Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Fraser Field for Babe Ruth State Tournament action. This is 14-year-olds. It's the Lynn team, 3-0, looking to go 4-0 and get the number one seed. Moving into the quarterfinals. The 15 and 16-year-olds are in. They're 4-0. They're moved up. They may get a bye into the semis because there may not be enough teams to fill the quarterfinals. So this is Lynn taking on Swampscott. Swampscott, this is their last game. They can't make it. You have to be 2-2 to move ahead. And they're not 2-2. They haven't won a game yet. Hit foul out of play. This is Luke Tardif, the shortstop, leading off. He's going up against Brendan Malloy on the mound for Lynn, with Aaron Corner behind the plate doing the catching. Great play by the first baseman. Out at first base. What a great play. Edwin Rovkanen. Edwin Rovkanen went way to his right, picked that. Great hustle by Malloy to get to first base. The play goes 3-1, and you heard me say many times that's an ESPN highlight, and that certainly was. So Rovkanen took a base hit away from Luke Tardif. Charlie Brogner, the third baseman, will be the hitter. Hit foul to the backstop quickly. 2 strikes. Off the first baseman's glove, couldn't handle the error. Will allow Brogner to reach. The throw was high. Rovkanen tried to pick it, couldn't hold on to it. Mike Brown, the center fielder, will be the hitter. So Swampscott has the first base runner in the game with the error. Oh, it looked like he helped himself. He knocked it down, bobbled it momentarily, but good strong throw, but it was high. Rovkanen tried to stretch and hold on to the bag and get the throw, and couldn't hold on. Pitch just misses outside. Malloy was ready, then he stepped off. High for a ball. Coach Hogan in charge of the Lynn team, doing a very nice job with some able assistants. On the corner for a strike. He was ready, and then he stepped off again. Now he wants to talk to corner his catcher. Swampscott brought a few people. Lynn has brought a few. Pretty good little crowd here on a Tuesday night, late. The runner takes off. The throw goes into center field. O'Connor throws a slow pitch, high arcing throw, almost to the center fielder. Mike Brown is called out on strikes. So the stolen base puts Brogdon in scoring position with 2 outs for Tasso Sheehan, the pitcher. That one goes to the backstop. So an error, a stolen base, and a wild pitch has put Brogdon at third base with 2 outs. High and tight for a ball. In for a strike. So the count goes full. Our first payoff pitch. Down and away for ball 4. So first and third for L.J. Pagliaro. Swampscott trying to get on the board first. First and third, 2 outs. I'm assuming Sheehan's going to go to second base. Fake to throw to third, hoping the runner at first would take off. In for a strike. In for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch on the corner, strike 3. So he gives up a walk, the error. First and third, he gets 2 strikeouts in the inning, both of them called. That last one had a little bit of mustard on it. So Swampscott threatens, but they leave runners at first and third. And as I've said many times, Lynn will have a chance to get on the board first. Jackson Barrett, the shortstop, will lead it off. Batting second and playing left field, Emerson Lara. Jaden Barrigan will be the extra hitter, batting third. Pitching and batting fourth, Brendan Malloy. The right fielder, Patrick Hurley, will bat number 5. Playing center field and batting sixth, Alphonse Williamson. First baseman, Edvin Rov Cannon, who made that outstanding defensive play in the top of the inning that Swampscott would have scored if he doesn't make that play. They left first and third. That would have been a base hit before the 2 runners reached. He's first baseman bats 7th. Catching and batting 8th, Aaron Corner. The second baseman, Brock Hogan, will hit number 9. And hitting number 10, third baseman, Trent Kale. Batting 10th is what I said. If you're just watching these Babe Ruth games for the first time, they bat 10. They call it an extra hitter because it is an extra hitter. They're not hitting for anybody. They actually bat 10 people. Hassel Sheehan on the mound for Swampscott. Throwing to Jake Pastor. Fourteens were here last night. And he won a Mercy Rule game 11-1 over Revere. So Jackson Barrett will lead it off.
Leading off for Lynn, playing shortstop, number 10, Jackson Barrett.
High for ball. Way up for a ball. In for a strike, 2-1. Jackson Barrett was the starting pitcher last night. Got the win on the mound. Hit foul. Down that grassy knoll behind first base. Way up for a ball. Kind of goes full. There's ball 4. So Barrett becomes the first base runner for Lynn, drawing a walk. Emerson Lara, the left fielder, will be the hitter. Hitting from the left side. He didn't throw over. He was going. He got a big lead. Started move to a second base. The pitcher stepped off the rubber. He's definitely going. There was no question he's going. The ball goes to the backstop, and he's going to keep going. He goes all the way to third. He steals second easily, and then the ball goes to the backstop, and he keeps going to third. So a runner at third with nobody out for Lynn, with a golden opportunity to get on the board first. Hit foul to the backstop. Emerson Lau is looking for a base hit, but he certainly wants to put the ball in play and get the runner home. Off to catch his glove, not far enough for the runner to come. Goes the other way with it. It's going to drop in front of the left fielder for a base hit. It skips past him into second base with a double as Lara. Left fielder come on, had a little bit of spin on it. When it bounced in front of him, it bounced to his right and bounced away from him. And Laura hustles in the second with a double, and Lynn has grabbed a 1-0 lead. Jaden Barrigan, the extra hitter. So Lara went the other way with it. Left-hand hitter, he went to left field. Gets the RBI, gets Lynn on the board. And that, you can hear the hit on the helmet. It hit him right in the head. Thank goodness that wasn't a fastball.
Now batting Lynn, the pitcher, number 2, Brandon Malloy.
Brendan Malloy can help himself, the pitcher against pitcher here. Way wide for a ball. High again, 2-0. Hit right back to the mound. He opts to go to first base, so it's almost like a sacrifice. It's not, but it serves the purpose.
Number 17, Patrick Hurley.
The run move up to second and third. Patrick Hurley, the right fielder, is the hitter. It was bounced right to the pitcher. He could have gone to third, could have gone to second. Opted to go to first. The runners move up to second and third. Swing and a miss. To the backstop, that's going to bring a run home. Lara head first dive. He didn't have to. He could have walked in, but he head first dived into home plate. Barrigan moves over to third. Still 1 out, 2 runs in. Swing and a miss. Chase that pitch was way outside. Call third strike on the inside corner. He didn't think so. He ducked out. Alphonse Williamson. Hit in the center field for a base hit, a big 2-out hit. Jumped on the first pitch for an RBI.
Now batting, playing first base, number 5,
Edwin Rovkanen, the first baseman, made that great defensive play in the top of this inning. A big jump. They can't throw him out. Doesn't even bother throwing. They're getting a huge jump. Low for a ball. Rob Cannon is the seventh hitter in the inning. Up and away for a ball. High for ball 3. Draws a walk.
Now batting for Lynn, number 4, playing catcher, Aaron Connor.
Catcher Aaron Connor, hitting number 8, will be the hitter with first and second and 2 outs. Pastor out to talk to his pitcher. Umpire comes out to break it up. So 2 walks and a hit batsman in the inning, along with a double and a hit. Throwing a wild pitch. Runners take off. That pitch was way over the head of Connor. So the wild pitch takes the force at any base off. Swampscott ground ball will have to go to first. Solid shot into left field for a base hit. 2 runs are going to score. Another big 2-out hit. This one by Connor. Knocking in 2. So the wild pitch moved the runners up. They both score on the base hit. A big 5-run inning for Lynn. In for a strike. Brock Hogan, the second baseman. If he gets on and Trent Cale hits, they will bat around the first inning. Again, a huge jump. They don't even bother throwing it. The only thing you can do is throw it to the third baseman to make sure he only gets second. They have no chance to throw him out at second base. Low for a ball. Ground ball is going to go into right field for a base hit. The run's going to score. Another big 2-out hit.
Number 7, playing third base, Trent Cahill.
Trip out to the mound for Swampscott. Nine hitters at bat, 6 of them have scored. There's a runner at first. So they say with Sheehan as the umpire and coach for Swampscott have a conversation. Trent Cale is the third baseman. Jackson Barrett, who started this inning, scored the first run, is on deck. Turner throws the ball to second base thinking the runner was going. It's a balk. And the runner goes. They've been running so much, he automatically thought they were going. He turned to throw the ball to second base thinking the runner was going. And he committed a balk. Swing and a miss. In on the hands, he swung right through it. Way wide for a ball. Sheehan's really not looking at the base runners. They're getting way off the base. High and tight for a ball. And it's ball 4. Jackson Barrett will be up for the second time in the inning. He walked, stole second. When he stole second, the ball went to the backstop. He went to third, and he scored on Emerson Lara's double. Line down the right field line. The right field was way off the line. 2 runs they're going to score. They're going to wave him home, and he's going to have an inside the park home run. Not a bad first inning for Jackson Barrett. 3 RBI, 2 runs scored. Emerson Lara is the 12th hitter in the inning. The right fielder was way off the line for a right-hand hitter. The ball went all the way down to the fence in right field, down the bullpen area. Barrett allowed all the way home. 11 hitters, 9 runs, 2 of them scored by Barrett. Missing for a ball. In for a strike. Swing and a miss. The count goes full. And it's ball 4. So the beat goes on. Jaden Barrigan, the extra hitter, get hit by a pitch and scored a run. He's up for the second time, and this is still the first inning. And Sheehan is going to be replaced. I think it's Rowe. I'm trying to read Swampscott's writing. It says that Will Rowe faces. Hits it foul to the backstop. They steal second base. Down the way for a ball. Fishing again for a ball. We got a full count. The payoff pitch. I didn't see any movement of the umpire, but the runner's going to first was ball 4.
Now batting the pitcher, number 2, Lynn.
5 walks and a hit batsman. Line shot right to the third baseman. So they finally get out of the inning. 14 hitters come to the plate.
We have a score. Lynn, 9. Swampscott, 0.
I think it's still Tuesday. We played an inning. Lynn leading Swampscott 9-0. 6, 7, and 8 for Swampscott as we start the second inning. Zach Zoldes. Zach Solez. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. The second baseman will be the hitter.
Now batting the Swampscott, number 10, Zach Solas.
Brennan Malloy a little more comfortable now. He's got a 9-0 cushion. In for a strike. Quickly 2 strikes. Lynn's outfield is playing almost like they're not expecting Swampscott to pull the ball. The center field is over right center field. It's a huge gap in left center field. Down for a ball. Strike 3 called. Two in a row. One to end the first, one to start the second.
Now batting Swampscott, number 3, Jake Pastor.
Catcher Jake Pastor will be the hitter. Takes it high for a ball. Hit just a tap at the second base. Easy play for Brock Hogan. Two up, 2 down in the second.
Number 9, Thomas Cogliano.
Cogliano, the right fielder, is the hitter. And I know the family well. Swing and a miss. Low for a ball. Just missed down and away. Again, he did this quite a bit in the first inning. Now he does it again. Ready to go. Steps off. Cogliano gets a base hit. Hogan went way to his right to try and get it. It short hopped him. A 2-out single by Cogliano. Left fielder Noah Ubala. Nice stop by Connor, the catcher on the pitch in the turf. Way inside. Ubala just saw his life pass in front of him here. They would bail out very quickly to get out of the way of that one. That was up on his head, way inside. He backed almost to the Lynn dugout. The runner takes off. Out at second base. Nice throw by Connor. Very nice throw by Connor, right on the bag. So the hit goes by the boards. Only gives up the hit, but only faces 3 in the inning. And we'll move into the bottom of the second inning with Lynn still shutting Swampscott out. And it will be 5, 6, and 7 for the Lynn 14-year-old Babe Ruth team. Trying to match the 15 and 16s and go 4-0 and grab. I don't know. They told me there might be a number 2 seed because there's a number. There are different regions.
Yeah, you can see the rest of them here.
And I guess I don't know if they go by runs scored or runs given up. So either way, they could make headway and maybe get number 1 seed. I think they said they're a number 2 seed right now. They would go to the quarterfinals. The 15, 16s, the way things are turning out, they think they're going to go to the semifinals. And they'll be playing here. And of course, the 15-year-olds last year went to the Nationals. They won the States. They won the New Englands. So Patrick Hurley, Alphonse Williamson, Edvin Rovkanen, the 3 hitters for Lynn here in the second inning.
Number 17, Patrick Hurley.
Patrick Hurley was called on strikes just 1 trip. He was one of only 2 that didn't reach base in the first inning. Lynn said 14 hitters to the plate. In for a strike. Huro starting an inning for the first time. He come in relief. Swing and a miss. He gave up a walk, but then got the 3rd out. That one goes to the backstop. He replaced Sheehan. Hit foul to the backstop. Popped up. Nice play. Sally Broughton at third base and takes a hit away from Hurley. He went back backing up almost to the outfield. Over the shoulder, picking that little pop-up. Nice play by Charlie Brockner. High and tight for a ball. Up and away for a ball. That one down and away for a ball. And misses for ball 4. Six walks given up by Swampscott pitching. 2 of them now by Rowe. Edvin Rovkanen walked and scored. And the runner's going to take off and go to second base. Down and away. Pastor had to go get it. By the time he got it, Wilhelmsen was at second base. And for some reason, he dove into second base, and he's limping now coming out. All he had to do was run and step on second base. Instead, he dove in. And he's trying to run it off. Trying to walk it off. Liam Carter is going to go in to run. So you get hurt, and there's no real reason. The ball was. There was no play being made, no throw, but he went in, went down, and jammed ankle, leg. That's ball 4. So after a nice play by the third baseman, Brogdon taking a hit away, how big was that play? Followed by back-to-back walks. Aaron Connor got a big shingle, knocking in 2 runs in the first, and then scored a run. So he was a third of the offense in the first inning. Down and away. Pastor had to go get that one. Down and in for a ball. Hit right at the right fielder. They're going to get a double play. The runner at second took off. That'll end the inning. Nice play by Cogliano in right field. And actually it went 9-4-6 for the out at second base. They threw it to the second baseman, to the shortstop. The pinch runner, Carter, was off and running, thinking it was a base hit. And Lynn puts 2 on with the 2 walks. But Swampscott gets out of the inning at the end of 2. Lynn leads Swampscott 9-0. Noah Obala, he was the hitter. when he threw the runner out trying to go to second base. So 9-10-1 for Swampscott here in the third inning. Swing and a miss. In for a strike. Popped up. Back to the backstop. Count stays 1-2. Wide for a ball. Hit the third. Long throw across the diamond. Nice pick at first base by Edvin Rovkanen on the throw over from Kale. And there's one up and one down in the third.
Number 5, Colby McCarthy.
Colby McCarthy, the extra hitter, with the top of the order on deck. Down the way for a ball. In for a strike. Right in the same spot. 1-2 the count. Line right to the shortstop. So 2-way in the third. Luke Tardiff thought he had a base hit. He hit a shot going into right field. Edvin Rovkanen, the first baseman, went way to his right, reached across his body, picked it, and got it to Malloy at first base for the putout. Great defensive play. Way wide for a ball. Hit up the middle for a base hit. So he wasn't robbed that time. Solid shot into center field. Extends the third inning for Charlie Brockner. He hit a little tapper between the third baseman and the pitcher, and the pitcher picked up, bobbled it, and then threw it high, and the first baseman tried to stretch and hold on to the ball as well. And Swampscott stealing the bases. I'm not sure why they're stealing behind 9-0, but I guess because they can. In for a strike. Missing for a ball. Diving back, Tardiff at second base on the throw over. Low for a ball. in first strike, and we got Deuces Wild. Hit foul. And it's ball 4. So after 2 quick outs, a hit and a walk, put 2-1 for Mike Brown, who was a strikeout victim, being called on strikes in the first inning.
Now batting, number 11, Mike Brown.
Hit foul. Went fair halfway down and then kicked out. Would have been an easy play for Brogdon to make the third out, tagging third base. Brogdon did a good job going high in the air and picking that throw. It might have gone in the outfield. So Swampscott running. Tata steals his second base. Brogdon goes to second when they throw to third. Takes away the force at any base on a ground ball, and now we got a Swampscott player down. Swing and a miss. So Tata is okay. Mike Brown strikes out swinging. So Swampscott has a couple more base runners like they did in the first inning, but they're left on base. We'll move into the bottom half of the third. 9-0 Lynn over Swampscott. 9-10-1 for Lynn as we start the bottom of the third inning.
Now batting, 11, Rock Hogan.
Brock Hogan got a single, knocked in a run, and scored a run in that big first inning. Right field is fairly deep. Left field is fairly deep. The center fielder is playing a deep shortstop. He's very close in center field. Hit off the second baseman's glove. He went high to try and get it just off the tip of his glove. So Hogan's got his second hit. Trent Cale drew a walk and scored a run.
Now batting, number 7, Trent Cahill.
Off to catch his glove to the backstop. He was going. Hit foul. It's going to make it down in that grassy knoll behind first base. Down and away for a ball. They threw it into center field, but he was diving back to second, so he can't go anywhere. I think this is Charlie Brogdon that's now pitching. And I think Rowe went to third base. Solid shot to left field. Is it fair? Yes, it is. All the way back to the fence. Around second. It bounced over the fence. It's a ground rule double. So it's a ground rule double. It bounced. It would have been a triple. It bounced over the fence.
Nice shot, Trent.
I guess they called it foul. I thought it was fair.
I thought it was fair also.
I thought it was a fair ball. They called it foul. So he didn't get a double and an RBI.
That's the replay.
So it's first and second.
Lynn, number 10, Jackson Barrett.
Jackson Barrett walked and scored, tripled in, knocking in 3. So he's knocked in 3 and scored 2. Bounces it to first. They're not going to get him. It's going to be an infield hit.
Now batting number 1, Emerson Lara.
Emerson Lara doubled in a run and scored and walked. He's up with the bases loaded. Punches it. Nice play by the first base coach. So a hit, a walk, and an infield hit. I thought for sure Cale had a double and an RBI, and I looked, he was back up at bat. Hit the center field, backing up, making a one-handed catch is Mike Brown. That'll score a run.
Now batting number 6, Jaden Barrett.
Diving back is Cale at second base. Jaden Barrigan could hit by a pitch and scored and walked. So he hasn't been up officially yet, but he scored a run. Hit foul. Nice play by the third base coach. It's going to make it up in the seats. Curveball drops in for a strike. And it's strike 3. We get an army of youngsters. They are like 5 or 6 of them ran over to try and find it. They couldn't find the ball for a while. They finally found that ball. It went up in the stands. Brendan Malloy, the pitcher, is bounced to the pitcher and lined to the third baseman. In for a strike.
Incorrect on my sheet.
Hit foul past third base.
I'm throwing knives. This is what I throw.
Chase that pitch for strike three. So back-to-back strikeouts ends the third inning. But the sacrifice fly by Lara gives Lynn another run. We finish 10-0 Lynn over Swampscott. Will Rowe, who went into pitch and then moved over to third base when he made another change, is the first hitter in the fourth inning. For Lynn, we have a couple of changes. We haven't got them all. They made a bundle. The new pitcher is Abiel Hernandez. The new catcher is Eli Fialo. I don't know if Williamson went back into center field. Popped in the air. He's going to beat it. Rofkin went way to his right to get it. It was just a little soft pop. Brendan Correco is hitting for the first baseman. In for a strike. It's it foul. I think it was Mike Zukowski trying to make a one-handed catch. Coach in the dugout. High for a ball. It's been plane night here at Manning Field. We have planes flying overhead all night long. They're bright lights heading to Logan. Swing and a miss for strike three. So Malloy went the first three, gave up 2 hits, struck out 3, walked 2. Kept Swampscott off the board. Walked 3, struck out 2. Struck out 3, walked 2. The runner takes off, easily in with a stolen base. This is Zach Zalets, who was called on the strikes his first trip. And it's not, it's Ryan Kennedy who's hitting. So Swampscott going to the bench here in the fourth inning. Diving back at second is Rowe. In for a strike. And it's ball 4.
Now batter, number 3, Jake Astor.
Jake pass to the catcher, grounded out second and first. Missing wide for a ball. In for a strike. Chase, that pitch was way over his head. The runners take off. Swampscott, even though they're trailing 10-0, they've been running the bases. So first and third now. Missing wide for a ball. That's ball 4. So all of a sudden the bases are loaded. Martin Epstein Weldon, trying to read Swampscott's writing, will be the hitter. Missing for a ball. So a hit, a strikeout, back-to-back walks. Missing again. Missing for ball 3. In for a strike, taking all the way, as you expect. In for a strike again. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Two-way with 2 strikeouts. Thomas Cuttle, another pinch hitter. Batting for Ubala. In for a strike. Missing wide for a ball. Look out in the outfield, the ice cream truck is driving by. With lights blinking. Swing and a miss. Didn't miss by much. Lynn wanted that pitch. Tough pitch to take with 2 strikes. High and tight. We got a big pitch coming up. Payoff pitch coming up. 2 outs, the bases loaded. Swing and a miss. He gives up a hit and 2 walks, loads the bases, and he strikes out the side on a 3-2 pitch. So it stays 10-0. Lynn going into the bottom of the 4th. We had goings on before we started this inning. They came off the field. They came back on the field. Lynn came out to celebrate. The umpires thought the game was over. It's not the mercy rule after 4. It's a mercy rule after 5. It's 10-0 Lynn. Swampscott has one more time at bat. The umpire just had his bag walking away like he was going home. Mike Shukowski will pinch hit for Patrick Hurley. Pitches in for a strike. Brogdon on the mound again for Swampscott. Quickly 2 strikes. Waves at that pitch for strike 3.
Now batting number 12, Lynn.
Liam Carter went into a run. Williamson hurt himself diving in the second one. There was no play. He stayed in the game in center field.
103.
Waves at that pitch that was way outside. A little bit of a curveball dropped down inside. Swing and a miss.
Level, take a little off it.
Back-to-back strikeouts. 4 strikeouts for Brogdon.
Now batting number 16, RJ Nalo.
RJ Noggle will hit for Rough Cannon. Up and away for a ball. Missing wide for a ball. I think it's just Fiala who was Liam Carter who went in and struck out swinging for the second out, hitting for Williamson. He went in to play center field. Not Fiala. Hitting for a strike. And it's ball 4. Nine walks given up along with a hit batsman. And Eli Fiala, who went in to catch, will be the hitter.
Number 15, Eli Fialo.
Down and away for a ball. Slowly hit the third. It's a fair ball. Nice play by the third baseman. Rowe. He'll it through a rocket to the first baseman, Correco. So we finished 4. Swampscott could be down to their last 3 outs. They need at least 1 run to have the game continue. It's 10-0 Lynn after 4. Colby McCarthy will lead it off.
Number 5, Colby McCarthy.
Liam Carter is the new pitcher. Lynn needs 3 outs to end this, and we've had a lot of controversy. Swampscott, one of the Swampscott coaches, not happy with the umpires who were trying to get out of it. They wanted to call it and say the game is over. And it's not. It has to go 5 innings. Swing and a miss. Kathy hit a little soft half pop, half line drive to the shortstop, his one trip. And that's strike 3. Luke Tyler was robbed of a hit leading off the ballgame. A great play by the first baseman, Edvin Rovkanen, picking it and flipping it to Malloy, the pitcher, at the time for the out. Last time up, he shingled and scored, stole 2 bases, wound up at third, and got stranded there. Hit foul up in the seats. Wound up in the Swampscott dugout. Curveball didn't break, hung up inside. In on the hands, he fouls it up in the seats. And we have all the young kids chasing the foul balls up in the seats. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Swampscott's down to their last out. Charlie Brown has done a nice job on the mound after Lynn got 9 in the first inning. He shut them down. They only got 1. But that 1 is enough. In for a strike. He reached out there and walked. He's been on base twice. Missing wide for a ball. Everybody must have come in an individual car because Manning Field parking lot is full. This Frazier Field parking lot is full. Swing and a miss. Swampscott down to their last strike. Just hung up and in. Late break. Hit the third off the third baseman. The error will extend the inning. Mike Brown, the center field, will be the hitter. He struck out twice, once called and once swinging. Both of those against Malloy.
Now batting, number 11, Mike Brown.
Missing wide for a ball. Swing and a miss. Swan's going to strike out. They load the bases in the fourth. And Hernandez got 3 strikeouts in the inning to leave the bases loaded. How they got a man on base with an error, but they've got 2 strikeouts. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Swing and a miss. He strikes out the side, so you strike out the side 2 innings in a row. The error doesn't hurt. And Lynn will stay undefeated. They go 4-0 with a possibility of getting a number 1 seed. They'll move on to the quarterfinals, and they'll be back here playing in the quarterfinals. Next week, they'll get some time off to practice. Lynn got 9 in the first inning. Jackson Barrett walked. Stole second, went to third when the ball went to the backstop. Scored on Emerson Lara's double. Barrigan got hit by a pitch. A ground out and a strikeout. Looked like the inning might be over. Alphonse Williamson got a single, knocking in a run. Edwin Rovcanen walked to extend the inning. Aaron Corner got a single, knocking in 2. Brock Hogan got a single, knocking in a run. Trent Kale walked to extend the inning. Jackson Barrett hit an inside the park 3-run home run to make it 9-0. They got a run in the fourth. Brock Hogan got his second hit. Kale walked. Barrett single to load the bases, an infield single, and a sacrifice fly by Emerson Lara knocked in the 10th run, and that was it. 10-0. Lynn wins it. For Lynn, Barrett had a walk, a single, a 3-run home run. He scored twice, knocked in 3. Lara had an RBI double, scored a run, had a sacrifice fly, so he had 2 RBI, scored a run. Jaden Barrigan got hit by a pitch, walked, scored a run. Alphonse Williamson had a single, knocking in a run, scored a run. Edwin Rovcanen walked and scored a run. Aaron Corner had a base hit, knocked in 2, scored a run. Brock Hogan had 2 hits, scored 2, knocked in a run. Trent Kale walked twice and scored a run. So everybody getting involved, especially in that first inning. 14 hitters came to the plate. They scored 9, put the game away. They used all kinds of pitching. They added 1 more to get to 10 to make it a mercy rule, and they win it 10-0 over Swampscott. A mercy rule to go 4-0. Swampscott ends without getting a win, but they play some pretty good baseball during all of their games, and their coaches did a good job. So 10-0 Lynn over Swampscott. So Lynn moves on, as well as the 15 and 16s. They're both 4-0. They'll both move on to the quarterfinals, possibly the semifinals, depending on how many teams qualify for the quarterfinals. So 10-0 Lynn over Swampscott. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.